Hey friends, just chiming in here. Um, I asked a few of my Twitter friends to see if they would help me test the stream, and this is going to be our first ever transition. Hi, Emily.
Hey, how's it going?
That was so cool.
That was cool.
That was so cool.
No, it was like, sure. And that, what is the image you had up looked good too. Currently marinating, very cute.
Yeah, you are live now, just so you know. Oh, this is hilarious. I'm having a stupid, like, informal test stream, and these are the most followers that in the chat that I've had.
I feel like that's how it always works.
I tricked everybody because I had a notification that I forgot to change, like for the game Night in the Woods. And so people are like, are you playing Night in the Woods? I'm like, damn.
We'll tell them you'll stream it again are you doing it later today or like later?
This is for next week. Yeah. So I'm just trying all the bells and whistles now. Yeah. And I'm going to just click around and catch up with you.
Okay.
In front of a lot of people, if that's okay.
Fine. Yeah. No, I'm readying myself.
I'm so glad you were free.
I'm famously unemployed. For anybody who's watching, I'm famously unemployed. Please. I'm very qualified. Sorry, I don't mean to plug myself. But yeah, how are you? What's been up?
No, please plug yourself. I love plugging you. I love helping you get jobs. Actually, I feel like I've helped you get a few jobs, right? Or I've written you letters of recommendation.
Yes, no, absolutely. Yes. Jenn has been great in all of this. Yeah.
So the first thing I'm testing is I didn't know that we could pull in everybody's Twitch comments. So I can put them on the screen, which is so dope. Yeah, so it has a really weird delay, but hopefully these comments will come in fast enough. Yeah.
Hello to all the stream.
This is a StreamYard.
Okay, got it.
So I'm using a combination of StreamYard to get the thing up, and then Streamlabs to do the notification in the chat. So there's a bot that does banning or what's it called, or reminders of links and stuff. So we're getting real high tech here. Flowmain says butts, and we're gonna put that on the screen.
Yeah, no, I think that's worthy of broadcasting.
And guess what? We've got another person joining us today. What's up, Karl?
Hey, how's it going?
Thanks for coming in real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
What you drinking?
New Orleans style iced coffee.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah. This is so dope. I'm like...
No, this looks great.
Yeah. So this is like an in-browser solution that sort of like wraps both, like accomplishes both what OBS and Twitch do, so that you can. That's sick as hell. That's so fucking sick.
It is like a paid thing, so yeah, it costs money. But I felt like it was time for an upgrade. Yeah. Since we are growing up a little bit with the stream, it's been. I took a month off to just make sure I got this right. Mm-hmm. So I think I got it. I think I got it finally.
No, streaming is like I just started streaming. It's so hard. I just started streaming the New York Times crosswords. Like it's like the nerdiest thing ever. But I'm just like, okay, what's the Flowmain has actually hopped into the chat a few times. It's just like fun to do. But OBS is like you need like 10 degrees to figure out how to use it. It's hard.
Yes.
It's the thing about it is that it's like secretly hard, but the UI makes it look easy. And then it's like sort of like it, but it's not anywhere near as easy as it looks.
Yeah, for sure.
1,000%.
Okay, transition incoming.
Oh.
Transition incoming.
Oh. I'm over here now.
Now I know how people do it. Like now I know, like I've seen some that look like this, so I know what they're using now, which is great. For everybody who doesn't know, these are my friends, Emily and Karl. We know each other through music stuff, internet stuff.
I think I met both of you through Pulsewave, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And Baby Castles. Yep. So, yeah. Oh, I'm going to highlight Andrew's comment here. video professional here. Video is hard.
It is. Well, I'm not a video professional, but it's hard from very amateur.
It's even harder when you're not a professional.
Yeah. Did you see that though? That the video scooted up when I did that?
Yes, I did notice that.
That's crazy.
Made room for the chat. That's extremely cool.
Hey, Bear Claw, good to see you. Good afternoon. Man, this is gonna be fun.
Nice. No,
I'm just gonna be clicking on everything.
I like that it kind of gives you this sense of interaction and moving everything up. It's like, oh, make room for me. Like it's a cute little semiotic thing of like,
yeah,
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I also just like the I like being able to sort of like highlight individual messages and throw them into this display, as opposed to just kind of having to sort of be like, oh, if you look over in the chat bar, you'll see so and so just said, kind of, you know.
Yeah, like, it definitely makes people feel special, and that people know what we're talking about. Like
you can pull a comment into context, or basic, like
exactly. I really like this so far.
No, it looks great.
Let's see if this banner works. Whoa!
Oh. Cool. What if can you like make it marquee? Can you have like a scrolling?
If I switch the setting and do this and click it, yes, I can.
Then you got a Chiron.
But then, it's covering the other stuff on the bottom.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if it's specific and then I can just hide it again and it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love this. It's so easy.
Great.
So, to answer your question, let's see here. How many people does this setup support? I think on the basic plan, you can have up to 6. But for the paid plan that I have now, I can do up to 10. So we can have like 10 talking heads.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
I know. Chaos.
That's a lot, yeah.
Chaos. This is very manageable. But this now means that I can surprise guests and be like, I invited your friend that you didn't know was coming.
Oh my God.
Only the people that are seeing this right now would know that. But exclusive content.
Ooh, I love having this video on. Whatever.
Excuse me, I'm very Maury show vibes. I love that. That's very funny.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Sort of like, let's bring out,
Somebody's going to read the results for you. Somebody you're not expecting. It's your mom.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. Let's see what else I have. So those social banners work really well. I just wish I could change the typeface on them. That's all.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you do like a halal scrolling marquee? My brain is so broken.
Not yet. Okay. I'm so glad we talked about that, by the way.
No, because it was important. Because I was like, so I just gave that talk this morning, and I was like, how do you like explain like a halal cart to people who aren't like, because if I'm like, oh, I'm going to go get halal food, people are like, oh, like, why are you eating halal? Like, what are you like, why are you following halal? Like, what's going on? But like, if I just go say, oh, I'm going to go eat halal food, like it means different things in different contexts. So I was thinking of how do you explain that to somebody who's like not familiar with the halal cart?
Yeah.
It's such a distinctly New York thing, the halal cart, of just kind of like other cities around the country, like halal, like sort of like just halal food being a standard thing in food carts and delis is just not as, it's like so normal in New York, but like in a way that's not in other parts of the country.
They're in Philly, but I'm also like near a whole bunch of schools and stuff, so I feel like it makes sense that there's food carts around here.
But where did I talk to you about this? I don't remember where I talked to you about this. Was it on Twitter?
In
Instagram?
Text. I think I texted
you texted me.
Because I leave a voice memo because I'm like,
that's right. I just wanted to pull up exactly what I said to you because I felt like it was a little important. So you explained this talk that you were going to have, just for context to everybody. And then I said, yes, Americans have conflated halal with the practice of shawarma, the dish.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So halal is the designation, but most people, when they hear it, think of doner kebab or wraps, but halal covers many types of food too. But the label helped other people from other diasporas ID it here in New York City, but it took off as the name halal as people just kept consuming it in like fast food culture. So it's been really cool to think about. And what did I tell you? I also told you Fun fact, tacos al pastor is related to shawarma, but isn't, and it's not called that in Mexico. Yeah. Tacos al pastor, like the giant, it looks like a halal, like
oh yeah, thingy. It's a big thing of pork that you shave off.
Yes, that is Lebanese.
Ah.
Yes, and it came to Mexico during the times.
Wow.
Food is,
Food is wild, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even there's all that aren't there like certain words that overlap between Arabic and Spanish from like the years of like the Moorish conquest of Spain?
Yes.
There is a lot of Spanish.
I don't have a lot of examples, but yes.
Yeah. I don't either off the top of my head, but sometimes I'll like look up the etymology of a word and it's like, oh, it comes from Spanish through Arabic. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember watching like a BuzzFeed video about that in like 2013 or something.
Yep.
I would love to pull out this comment here by Toria. Please like to share that I made a huge pot of jollof rice. My hands smell smoky and tomato delicious. I'm jealous of you.
Nice.
I've got to do a bunch of dishes before I start cooking again today. It is over 90 degrees in New York, and it's a lot.
Yeah. I have to say, since moving in with Chris into an apartment that is equipped with a dishwasher,
yes. Life-changing.
Totally life-changing.
Look, I won't go back. I will not go back if I can help it.
It's almost like sort of. I feel like it almost becomes like sort of for folks that have like sort of like serious sort of serious ADHD or like sort of like or folks that are on the autism spectrum and things like that. It can almost become an assistive technology, to like not just like have like the anxiety of dishes piled up in the sink.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to other Emily who is here. Hi. I didn't know that it shows your avatar as well when you pull out. That is so cool. Hi, Emily. You had tacos árabes a few nights ago. I actually don't know what that means.
I don't either. I was going to ask.
Yeah. Can you tell us what that means? Like, how does that differ from...
and where do you get them?
Emily is down there. So it's down there in Latin America. So I'm very jealous.
Got it.
Let's see, what other kinds of bells and whistles do we have here? So we already know that the video clips, I can upload video clips up to 10 minutes and it will play the audio.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm just going to warn everybody. Let's see what happens if I click it while I have guests here. Is it going to still have us here or... I guess not. I have to physically unmute myself to talk over the video. But look, it's me rollerblading.
I love that it just mutes everybody by default, though.
That was good.
This feels a little like a sports commentary where it just pulls that up, and then it's over, and then it just really feels like we're watching wrestling or something.
Is there a way? Can we do the thing where like sort of like we freeze frame through the video and like draw on it with a light pen? Like,
no, not yet. We can't get there yet. Unless we had another device that someone else had where you shared the screen and did that as we spoke. That would work, but not currently on active video. But it's really cool that the video works with the audio and I didn't have to reroute anything.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, when I was setting this up over OBS and like crying and watching YouTube videos.
Laughing with you, by the way.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I did two. There were two stream shows I did in particular where I was like trying to, use stream via OBS while using like an external audio interface and like run Ableton, and like the first time I did it, I was using an older MacBook that had a microphone input, an 1/8 inch input, and I ended up just running the output of like the stereo output of my interface back into like the audio input of the computer, because there was no other way to get the routing to work and still be able to use everything.
See, this is why streaming is hard.
I still have my my 2012 MacBook Pro with a shattered screen that's literally held together with duct tape, and that's my streaming computer because like I can set it up and just run OBS on it, and then just sort of like send everything else into the like use my main computer is to play music on, and it.
How do you see with the duct tape? Where is the duct tape located?
Oh, like it's around the borders of this. It's around like the bezel.
Okay.
But there's it's actually packing tape with a border of duct tape around.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Very secure. Very secure.
True DIY.
Yep.
True. Emily's following up here with a comment. I think that's the name of the for Al Pastor here, or it was literally just shawarma here in Mexico. Awesome. We learned something new with that.
Hell yeah.
Andrew is volunteering to be the video drawing.
Oh, right on. I had a feeling you were like the expertise we need for that.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah. So the three of us should definitely do a show in August where we like commentate and draw on photos and be like,
oh my God.
Can we zoom in on this piece of avocado here?
Yeah.
It feels like when I was like a kid and just like going through magazines and you just like draw like a party hat and like X out the eyes.
Yes.
I obviously would never do that to,
I was more of a collage person, so I cut things out instead of drawing on things. But
no,
yes.
I needed that destruction. Like I needed to, just sometimes like if you get really into it, you just like stab the pen through it. I don't know. I was a weird child. I don't know if you can tell.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. I know that.
Now I'm 27 now. Isn't that fucked up?
I'm 10 years older than you. So I've known you for how long? When did I meet you? You were like 14.
Like a long time ago. Yeah. I'm literally an adult now.
We still
I filed my taxes. Yeah.
I'm not an adult. Are you kidding me?
I don't feel like I'm one either.
I'm 35. I definitely do not consider myself grown up. Like,
is anybody ever grown up?
No.
I don't know.
I think the panini really made us all go back. Like I regressed for sure.
I absolutely regressed quite a bit.
I was literally just telling my therapist, I was like, I now understand teen angst better than I did when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I was literally I was like, I get it. Like feeling like adults failed you is like,
yes. Like my mother has regressed.
Mine too.
My mother is starting to act like a teenager. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
My parents are like, pretty old, and they were already kind of just homebodies because like my dad is like a lymphoma survivor, so he kind of has to be careful about like sort of hypoallergenic and stuff. So really, honestly, the pandemic didn't change their lifestyle that much, and they kind of like got through it fine. Aside from the fact that like them being in their late 70s, they knew a lot of people about it.
Wow.
But in terms of like day to day, I feel like it affected me like way harder than it affected them.
Same.
Yeah.
And I coped by just like buying guitars.
I took up rollerblading and rollers and skateboarding, so it was strange for me. But
do you want to see what I spent almost $40 on?
Let me see. Yeah. Tell us.
Yes! Oh my god! Yeah, I got one too. I'm leaving mine in the packaging because I love the. I've never done that with before, but I love like what it says on the side. Of sort of, it's like talks about like sort of PP escaped from jail after being in prison for X amount of crime. Like,
no, okay, I didn't realize for the audience at home.
I'm having a breakdown. Hold on.
Does it squeak?
Yeah, squeakers. Okay, like literally, I had to go to the doctor's office the other day. You want to talk about regression? I went to the doctor's office the other day, and I had PP just like in my bag. I have like this huge. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not going with doctors. It's scary. Blah blah blah. And like, I have this huge tote, and I have like folders and medical files and shit in it. And then just like this fucking thing, just like in my bag, just like. Yeah, so I paid like $40 for a dog.
Y'all are my heroes.
No, but it's just like I like when I stream, I like to have him like up here. Oh my god,
yeah.
You have to. You have to.
But here's the other thing. Now that I live alone, like I'll see him like in my room, and I'll just be like,
"PP, yo."
Do you talk to him?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Y'all are making him give me an asthma attack, I swear to God.
Oh, no. Do you have, like, please get your
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
To answer Emily's question, I'm actually using straight up StreamYard right now. And I uploaded my own overlays with clear PNGs. And I'm using Streamlabs for the bot in the chat. So it has to hit a threshold like in the chat for it to trigger the follow Jenn on social media or like the calls to action. So I think it's like 5 people chatting at once per 30 minutes. So I thought that was like a healthy amount. But if it's not a healthy amount, like let me know if that's annoying.
That feels like totally. That sounds like about average amount of traffic. I've watched a couple of your streams, and that seems like a pretty average amount of traffic.
Yeah, I just didn't know it. I just didn't want it to be like links throughout the chat and like nobody really talking. So it has to hit that threshold for it to even activate. So yes, you can upload overlays. It's under the brand tab on StreamYard, and you can upload a bunch of them. So I actually I have a left-oriented Attack the Pantry here, and then I have a right-oriented.
Nice.
But the reason why I'm going default on left is so that if we talk about eggs, I can do this.
I love how much use you get out of that. It's so good.
I know.
Like literally just the gift that when did Drip make that? Like 2017 or something?
Yeah, we did it for my Patreon originally. It was a sticker. I did it only one run, like 100 copies. And so people who have it, like that's such a special sticker. There's only like 100 of them.
You only did 100 copies of that sticker?
Yeah, dude.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's funny because I went to like pre-Panty, I went to Wonderville, and on the tap is just the egg.
That was the first one I put.
Oh, okay.
That was me.
Friends have been here.
Yeah, the two first stickers were Fun City, which is my podcast, and the Pixel Egg at Wonderville. Like right when it opened, I was like, "Mark, is this okay?" They were like, "Yeah."
Hell yeah!
So forever representation.
Yep,
it's been great.
Is that tied to you were working on that put an egg on it scene, right?
Yes,
it's tied to that.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Separately, it's just my brand of just loving eggs this much. Put an Egg on It has been on a little bit of a hiatus. We had to close our studio last year because of the pandemic, but that doesn't mean we're not sending out magazines. So we're still shipping. Just moved the studio up to Beacon, New York.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, not Beacon. Is it Beacon? I don't remember.
I feel like Beacon is like slowly like hopping. Like there's slowly stuff going on there.
Beacon's been hopping.
Yeah.
There's like
I might be confusing it with the other outdoor outdoor. There's 2 outdoor museums. One of them is Storm King. One of them is Beacon. I don't remember which one they live near.
Well,
anyway,
Beacon is an actual town, and the Dia Beacon is there. Storm King is like a park that's like not close to a town. If memory serves correct.
Yeah, so it is probably Beacon.
There's been a bunch of stuff happening in Beacon. Like there's been like that's been kind of like a bunch of like sort of ambient music and experimental music. People have been going up there for like several, like I've been hearing about people moving up there for like the last like 6 years at least.
Isn't what's it called? There's a Basilica Hudson is like a big space up there, and I've always wanted to go.
They do a big 24-hour ambient like sound bath show every year.
Oh. Yeah, I try to catch it, but I'm always doing a wedding that weekend. It's always like the perfect weather weekend, so always got weddings. It's ridiculous.
It's always like end of July, right?
No, it's like first weekend of September. Usually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
But Basilica Hudson itself is like a space, right? And like people, it's like a recording studio as well.
I believe so.
And a giant abandoned church.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did it used to be like a bathhouse or something? I feel like Basilica I should know that what Basilica means, but
I thought that Basilica was a form of church architecture, like sort of pre-Gothic, post-Roman Empire, or like Holy Roman Empire, Romanesque kind of. That
is more than I remember from art history.
No, you're right. I'm just
for some reason my art history. I took AP art history in high school, and literally the entire first half of it was just European church architecture.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
everyone was just like so sick of looking at fucking churches. Like,
look.
All right, transition incoming.
Whoa!
Now you're in my armpit.
Oh
no. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep pressing buttons.
No, do whatever.
Oh, I don't know what this means. Oh, this is the share screen. So I'm definitely gonna have to do this. Basilica is a fancy church. Thank you there, Bear Claw.
I thought it was like a bathhouse or something.
The root, maybe, probably. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see.
Okay, so let's see if I can share the screen with all of you still on the screen. So share screen. Okay. It's easiest with 2 monitors. Oh, thanks. Works best on a good computer. Thanks. Some screens let you share audio. All right, fine.
Wait, does the documentation really say it works best on a good computer?
Yeah, what a jerk. What does that mean?
That feels so like subjective and sort of like, you know, I don't know. That puts me off somehow. Yeah.
All right.
Like, hey, have good equipment.
Wait, Chrome has lost permission to capture a screen. Is it capturing my screen at all?
I don't see a screen capture.
I'm not seeing anything.
Rude. Okay, Mac Catalina screen capture. Make sure your browser is checked. Okay, see, this is why we're doing the tech. Apple logo on the top left says privacy screen recording. Oh my god. Well, talk amongst yourselves while I do this.
Well, I found the etymology of basilica.
Cool.
So it's borrowed from ancient Greek basilicae, which means royal hall, which comes from the adjective basilikos, meaning regal, from the noun basileus, meaning king or chief. Okay. Confer with regia, which is Latin, and also palatium and aula.
Oh, okay. So I cannot do this unless we reset the entire browser and come back later. But I will do that next on my other test stream. Make sure it works best on a good computer. Yeah, we're gonna share that. Oh wait, this one. Here we go. I clicked on the wrong thing. Wow, I gotta be careful about that. The chat moves fast. That's great. Notes for next time. What else do I need to click on? We tested video. We tested the overlays. I changed the right and the left, and we have an egg covering the overlay.
Can you do like an egg animation where it like comes in and makes a splat noise?
Splat.
That'd be great. Yeah, I know OBS. You can like automate transitions and set up little animations like that.
Yeah. Something.
The overlay allows only PNG and GIFs, so I could do a GIF, but it only keeps it in that one corner. Something to be desired here, but this is definitely an improvement from before.
Yeah, no, this looks great.
Let's test some BRB screens. Let's see. Let's see if. Oh, I don't know. Oop. No. How do I do this? Do I have to remove you physically? I think I have to remove you. Hold on. Add to stream. Boom.
Hello. It's weird that it won't just like pop it over everything.
Yeah, it is a little weird. I mean, it's gonna take some getting used to for sure.
True.
Ooh, we also have a private chat.
Yeah.
We have to talk to each other. Wow, cool. That's nice. No, it doesn't have screen transitions yet. And the layering is not like Photoshop. It has different modules for this under brand, so it's not like I can play with it. It's not very flexible, but I'll take it. I'll take it for now because I'm a dummy about this stuff.
No, this stuff is hard, and I feel like there is always new shit rolling out, and like it's just hard. Yeah.
It's really hard. I'm just really glad you two were free.
Again, famously unemployed.
Yeah. Yes, it is weird because OBS layers are like Photoshop. Here in StreamYard, because it's a browser-based tool, it's not as complex and doesn't have the memory or bandwidth for that. So it's just like click on, click off kind of stuff. The layers do kind of work the same, but there's no way to order them. So I just have to work with it. Just work with it. Luckily, I feel like generally my show is a very minimal impact, like not very complicated kind of thing. So at least I feel good about the new changes. Yee. Okay, so banners, brand. We tested the video. We tested a logo. We tested that. Yeah, the only thing is share screen next time. But let me see if it will do it right now still.
I'm also happy to hop back on in like a few minutes once you reboot it.
Oh, it did work.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh, I just can't see the comments now. So I would just have to have Twitch on my phone. So
yeah,
it's okay. I do that anyway for my stream, so it's fine. I can still see. There it is. Though that transition is weird when you can see my entire like
and
vortex.
It does like the kaleidoscope thing, yeah, or the
yeah. It doesn't let you like choose a specific screen or whatever. Like it's not like, oh, you can choose this browser window or whatever.
Oh yeah, second monitor is huge when streaming. Yeah, you're so right. Okay, so I'm glad I made a right and a left oriented logo because currently the paper is over my face. But you can see Emily and Karl. Yeah, you can pick a certain browser window to share, but I'm not doing browser. I'm always doing these folders.
Right.
Because that was the easiest way I could think of to store a bunch of photos that people sent in. And plus my backgrounds always look really fun, and this is just the easiest thing I could do.
Do you like change your backgrounds periodically?
It changes automatically every 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so I collect a lot of like digital art and love to shout out people that like I've supported on Tumblr with money and all this stuff. So this is Hexiosis, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. So if I had any photos ready, I would have done that. But you can see me moving the folder around and stuff. So yeah, note to self, move the background to the right so that it doesn't cover my face when we do this part. Okay, stop sharing. Stop sharing. Yeah. Cool. Well, I know it works now.
Hell
That's
yeah.
weird that it told me to reset, but then it still worked anyway.
I wonder if it was like I don't know.
Security flaw.
Yeah, something. It's always something.
Yes, I was hidden, but now I'm not hidden anymore, friends. I'm here. Look at my face. Look at my unmakeuped face. And I'm sitting in the wrong place. Like, I'd never sit in this window because the light is so weird.
Right.
But I usually sit with the brick wall. I have, like, neon lights now and all this other stuff. There's one more thing that I wanted to do before I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like whenever I sit too close to a window or whatever, it like illuminates behind me, and I look like I'm like being.
That's kind of I have this like ethereal void off to my side.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just kind of like it's a window with opaque curtains. That's all.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wanted to just show off Gudetama.
Oh yeah.
Let's make me bigger for a second, just so that you can see.
It's like, oh, sorry, I'll put PP away.
No, you can have it.
Okay, I'm kidding.
Listen, can you hear this?
Yeah.
So lazy.
Oh, I didn't know.
He's shaking his butt.
Oh wait, this is butt move?
Yeah. He's like, I can't.
Can I ask where you got that?
It was a gift, so I don't know where they got it.
Got it.
Probably online. Probably some Japanese vendor. I don't know. But I think I tested all the things I needed to do. Thank you, both Emily and Karl, for being here. We're just test driving. The next big thing I'll figure out is probably stream music. Maybe. We don't know.
How do you have like duty-free music or something that you stream? Like, how do you like
duty-free music you can take across the border.
Duty-free.
like how do you not get like flagged?
I usually have original music like on a phone, like just auto-generating, like generative music, but Twitch has its own proprietary like mix of things now that you can use that won't get you copyright struck. Like that's the number one thing, that I worry about. They
built their own library of royalty-free music, basically.
Yeah. And it's true. I do make my own loops. They're all very simple and small, but it's on a phone, so it's like not connected to the actual audio setup of anything. Just because I don't.
It's a lot of work. Yeah,
I don't want to deal with it.
I don't blame you. Because there are times like even I've gone live and I've just like had something like on a speaker on in the background, and it's like bye, and I'm like,
rude.
I'm like, this isn't even attached to my phone. Like, leave me alone.
Rude as hell.
Yeah.
So Emily, when are you streaming the crossword? Is it a regular time?
No, because my schedule right now is like so insane. I try to do it like usually on the weeknights. I'm like a night owl. I usually tend to do it around like 10 or 11.
Cool.
Usually I just like post a link and I'm just like, come crosswords with me if you want.
Yeah.
It's me and Pee and like me just like literally like I have literally positioned myself so that way I'm like on my pillow and Pee-Pee's right here. And then, like, sometimes he moves and scares the hell out of me.
Amazing.
So, yeah, it's just me like editorializing all this shit, and I
love it.
Why would somebody know who won an Oscar in 1941 for like What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Like, why?
Who
would
is this for? That? Who is this for? Yeah.
So yeah, me like swearing at the crossword puzzles.
I love it.
Yeah, it's just like that's been the thing that I've gotten into. It's just like crossword puzzles, and I feel like I want to start making my own, which is like kind of an undertaking.
Fun. I mean, I follow Sam Azursky on Twitter, like, and you know all those folks from New York Times Games. Yeah, I love them all.
Shorts doesn't have a Twitter because
doesn't.
I would roast the hell out of him. I'd be like,
so many people roast Sam because Will is not on Twitter.
Oh, he doesn't deserve that.
I know he doesn't. He's just a BB.
bring that shit straight to Will.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah, that one picture. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, there's just like that one picture where he's like, I think he's like holding the crossword. It's like an older picture. He's like holding the crossword and he has like this smug look on his face.
Oh, good.
Like
you.
Like, anyway.
Well, but, Karl, are you playing a set anytime soon? Are you DJing or doing anything in Wonderville?
I don't have anything booked anytime soon, but hopefully, yes. I'm going to like, I think I'm going to try and do another DJ set in August. I'm just getting really sick of I'm getting really tired of playing music by myself and doing like the one person band thing, and like so if I'm going to play like an actual set, I would really like to assemble more than one person to play with me.
Got it. Well, consider this an open call and promotion for your next thing.
Yeah. I will do something sometime eventually.
Yeah. Just can you give the people like a little brief like introduction of like what it is that you make or like what you're looking to make?
Yeah. Most people probably know me for making a lot of electronic music over the past years, if you're aware of the music I've done. But I've been trying to get back into like I fell in love with rock music again over the pandemic, and
it's wonderful.
Trying to put a rock band together, and that is hard to do because everybody has everybody has schedules and times and lives, and it's really hard to coordinate rehearsals and stuff, or even just getting together to jam or whatever. But in the meantime, I've also just been doing I've done I think 3 DJ sets of old rock stuff at Wonderville, starting to incorporate one turntable into that and play some vinyl. I like doing rock music because I hate. Honestly, I switched from doing smooth jazz to doing rock music because I got tired of beat matching, and so it's like just fuck it, just play a song, and when it ends, play another song.
Yeah, just play another song. Yeah, just be abrupt and I actually relate to that. I was a radio DJ for a while, so I definitely understand that conflict. But
sort of like if you like, if you like stuff from sort of like, the span of time between Little Richard and Kiss, you'll probably dig the stuff that I play.
Hell yeah. Well, friends, I'm going to kick both Emily and Karl off. Thank you both for coming here. I'm going to try to test the goodbye screen. That is what I'm going to do next.
Good.
Okay.
But thank you so much. I'm actually going to keep this stream on the channel because this is already so fun and a good test stream. You usually never keep the test stream, but this one was like A+ #1. Would eBay again?
Great.
Well, I'm so glad to see you both.
Thank you.
And let's hang again.
Sounds good.
Bye, you both. Gonna take you off. Bye. Well, friends, yes, this has been so fun. Thank you for joining for my test stream. I did not know it was going to be so fucking great. So I'll be back next week, 5 p.m. Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, every Wednesday from next week and on. I'm going to take another month break, probably next summer or whenever it is. But thank you for being here. Thanks for helping me test everything and giving me your feedback. I'm glad the audio works. That's like #1 concern, that the audio works and that the guests can see and all that stuff. But yeah, friends. Emily, thanks for subscribing at Tier 1. So sweet of you. It is a really cool setup. Thank you, David. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back next week with my first guest, Florida-based entertainer Jorge Alvarado. We will be talking about how to upgrade your food IQ. So bring your questions next week. We're going to talk lots about food and eggs and cookery. And please tag me in your food photos if you'd like them to be shared on the stream next week. That is an important part of the show, and I'd love to build up a good folder to show off next week. So tag Randwiches again. Here, I'll put up the banner on Instagram or Twitter, and we'll take a look at your food. We want to be proud of you. We want to cheer you on, and see what you're cooking, because maybe it'll inspire someone else to make it. Who knows? All right. So thanks, everybody. I'm going to throw up this screen and see you next week. Bye.